Hello everyone, Andragon with you, and today I wanted to share my experience of playing Gods Unchained for 3 months and what happened during this period, what I obtained, and actually the problem which started today, but I hope it will be solved. Okay, so first of all, the income. The income depends on quality of your cards and decks, so the lowest possible card in quality declares the deck type which will be calculated in general, and then they add your cards as points. As you can see, depending on rank, depending on the amount of cards, my income increased. And actually, now I have 30 golden cards in one deck, which resulted into this. So as you can see, I obtained 3.6 gods for 6 victories, and that was rank 6, actually. So in the past, my previous best was on Friday, at 5th of April, and actually that was rank 7. So if you compare those two amounts, then for sure, golden deck type gives a lot of benefits. The lowest card is golden, that's why the type is golden/diamond, and it is calculated as higher value than my previous option with shadow/gold. Okay, so which cards I managed to collect? Let's check this out. We go to collections, and actually most of them aren't golden. We will check only shadow and golden cards because only that makes some sense. And that's what I have. So I actually managed to collect some cards which were playable at rank 6 to 8, and those are my main cards which I usually play. The idea is simple. So when I collect a card of higher rarity or quality or power, I just remove the card which was there and place something new. So about main cards which I play. Cyclops Defender, just a huge defense. At late game I can heal him, so he stands better. Then Wave Breaker. Wave Breaker is great at late game, but he may just be a small help at start. Still, you can play him at turn 6 in case everything goes bad and hope he can survive. So that's a powerful late game card. Purification Filter is good against nature, so especially evolution or double food chain nature decks, which are still popular. It's a combo deck and it just spams the entire board with super minions. So I remove them almost, and then to finish that I use actually Flame Call. Or I can also just go with Inquisition. So Inquisition is another card which helps a lot. Let me just make it bigger probably. So moving next. Next is Divine Chains. In the past I played Judge Envoy, and still I think that it's a great card, but it's just long to collect. So unfortunately I need more time to make it golden. So I found something instead of this card and I play it. It's okay. So Divine Chains. Divine Chains is used as a wall. It gives order +2, so not only holds the enemy attacks, but you can switch off the top enemy creature or frontline minion if it is a problem for your units. So like wall plus switch off. Inquisitor is a cheap card. Still you can nerf somebody, so just -2 strength basically. And if you go with 6 mana or crystals, then you can actually kill a creature. So you can set the creature's health to 0, resulting into removing any creature which had 2 health before. That's a removal as well. After that, we have Proud Protector. So Proud Protector wasn't so expensive. Actually, that's a good replacement for Judge Envoy. It has slightly different mechanics. So you have him first, which is give 4 attack to somebody, and that creature's attack to Proud Protector. But after that, you have 1/1 for one crystal, which just replaces the enemy's attack with 1 and gets that attack to that little creature. So what I usually do is I use Proud Protector on a huge creature with huge attack, and then I use the Echo card, which is Failed Protector, to get Proud Protector's attack back. So that's how I use Proud Protector instead of Judging Wall. Inquisitor Summons helps me to wall against aggro decks, at least win sometimes even trade most of that minions before I can play something else. Flamecaller also is a good cleaner against minions which are stealth, which are 1 health, or after enemy trades and hopes to survive at 1 health. But still, I think that Flamecaller can be replaced with something else. But here we have Attap's Doomcaller. So if Attap's Doomcaller is removed when Flamecaller is on the board, that results into Flamecaller killing almost everything except guys which are protected, ward, and well, that's great. So Poisonous Flamecaller can clean most of the enemy's board if you play some shields before. Anubian Redeemer, another great card which is kind of cheap and which buffs every time your creature dies. So the idea is simple, just remember that it works only once during turn, so it can work during enemy's turn as well. If I play a wall and Redeemer, then he gets buffed, or I play him when I plan to trade something. So that's how Redeemer gets big and creates problems, so enemy is forced to remove him somehow. After that Warrant Issuer, I played him for a long time, but actually it's a scouting card, and I used to make Oni for 9 crystals instead of 7, and just block the opponent from playing his favorite card too early. So that's how Warrant Issuer worked for me, but now I just removed him from my deck. Then Radiant Spirit allows you to heal, and that's a powerful healer. As soon as you know how random works for you, then just heal the unit which you prefer, or heal your face so that everybody have full health except of somebody. Then you know what happens. Otherwise, there's random, but remember that every turn healing for 2 is great. So I use this card to survive against some aggressive decks and face smashing decks. That's Radiant Spirit, which I like. Imperious Smite, so a huge removal of best enemy minions. Not the biggest sometimes, but sometimes you just need a fast solution of a problem, which is Imperious Smite, with a low value in crystals. So very fast, very useful card. I even removed Hydra with 2 smites because I removed Ward with first and second finishes that Hydra. Hilda's Guardian, great example of wall, so not only he can win you sometime, but he gives 2 health to another minion, which means probably that card will be removed last if possible. And mages spend big removals on Hilda's Guardian as well. I even saw some Ratify plays on that card. Strix Conscript. This card is very effective at early game, so it still can play at mid game when you trade with something big. And the idea is, with armor, it's able to just infinitely clean those badgers. Also some mini cards, so it's a good card for trading and very fast, huge attack minion. So I plan to get this into diamond quality. Serene Blade. I played this card for a long time, but at last I saw that, well, yes, it gives you a ward, it gives you a buff, but often if you try to play this card at start of the game and enemy has weapon removal, then probably you are in trouble because you fall behind. But still, this card is good because I managed to defend my minions from magic, and also it's a buff. So, for example, I played Serene Blade, was 3 crystals, plus Wavebreaker with a buff, which resulted into 2/7/7 minions with ward, and that was powerful. In some situations, it even changed the result of the fight. So I like this card. The problem is if I play against aggro decks, then probably I don't have that turn to just skip, and sometimes I was dead. But still, it's a great card, and I planned to bring it to go. Light Levy, probably one of most popular. You can play reduce enemy attack by 1 and convert enemy minions with higher attack into your minion. So actually play Light Levy against some zombie creators, backline cards, some tactical cards like dart shooter or something like that. So very fast reaction to enemy minions. Then I played Hunt Wardens and replaced into Dune Cavalry, just a good tactical early game card. Burn Servant to remove enemy relics for sure, and with 3 attack it can still trade. You can still heal this card, unlike the Goblin, which removes the weapon, but it's not so powerful actually. So Burn Servant can also fight. The Conscriptor, one of the cheapest golden cards. That's exactly the reason why I purchased that. But at the same time, it's like still 3-4 plus effect of Militant, resulting into -1 attack of enemy. So that's the reason why I play this card. Onyx Nightblade. In the past I played 2 Nightblades, now I have only 1. So if you play reduce enemy attack, then you can combo it with Onyx Nightblade. So in the past I played Judge Envoy plus Onyx as a removal for 8 crystals. After that I play Shroud Protector with Onyx as a removal for 8 or even 3 if you played Shroud Protector at previous turn. So it's still a combo card and it's helpful, but at some situations against warriors it kind of doesn't work most of the cases. So only 1 Onyx for now. Then we have Intimidating Uplifter. So this card was used as a tactical card to trade better, but if you play it for 2 crystals, then it's kind of, it doesn't make its value. So good card for early game and for buffing your units. Then Encourager. Encourager was chosen because it's kind of -6 strength in 3 turns, and it allows me to combine with other cards. So this Encourager is greatly combined with Onyx Nightblade, with Light Levy as well, which results into more effective gameplay and also helps you to survive at early game. And finally, Call of the Light is the card which I play at my deck. So add 3 Acolytes to your hand. That makes you effective when you try to get most of your turn, when you don't have exactly same crystals as you need, then you can do it with Call of the Light and fill your turn with some value. Also, 3 Acolytes are 3 targets for enemies, so that's not so bad. And about Amazon Spellcatcher, well, now I don't play this card, but I did it for 1 day exactly. So it's a blast card which can stop enemy from getting cards from the right panel. And it's not so bad actually. Just 2-2 for my deck isn't so great, so it has too little impact on fighting, and that's the reason why I don't play it for now. So that's my results, which I obtained at highest possible value. I also have some cards which are in progress. So those cards are from rewards for weekend ranked, but I will not play them because they are too low quality, and actually, yeah, they are good cards, no doubt, but I don't plan to play them. And yes, so about cards which I played in the past, we have Asterius and we have Summoner's Guide, but unfortunately their price was too high at gold quality, so I stopped playing them. Same about SR Vanguard. So sometimes Vanguard was better because it can remove 2 targets, but with enemies who have armor, that results into same effect. So just 2 damage, and that's it. So that's the cards which I played for 3 months. I've played this game, and finally let's talk about little problem which I found. So the problem is called Gods Value. What happened this morning is actually Gods became much less valuable. So yeah, that's probably the reason why I decided to make a video today. Look at that. So recently we had gods at 34. Before they were even like 40 something. But after that, they started falling with some minor improvements. And now the tendency is just critical. So I'm not sure what happens next. At least we passed the bottom point, which is good. But still, we are waiting for an expansion, right? So for now, the situation is bad. I lost most like 1/3 value of my collection, but at the same time, it's easier to buy the token, which means it's easier to buy cards. So if you believe in this game, then it's a good opportunity to buy some cards you need. So just like that. But your income will be lower until players stop playing and until just you get more rewards every day. So that's the situation, and I hope it helps you to decide. So, do you need to play this game or not? And how to collect a fully golden deck. It is not powerful, I showed you that, so it's for rank 6 to 8, but I'm planning to improve the cards now and the deck and get more victories. Okay, so thanks for your attention and hope it helps you as well.